Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, hit subscribe and like so you don't miss deep dives into wild movers like this. Today, we're talking about CHEK Ltd. On ticker CHEK. I want to give you everything you need to know. Why it's blowing up, what could make it hold up or crash, and what you should watch if you're thinking of putting money into this one. CHEK is a company in medical diagnostics. They're developing a capsule-based screening tech called C-scan, an ingestible capsule that X-rays your colon lining to detect precancerous polyps and other structural abnormalities. It's a medical innovation, early stage, speculative, but that potential is what draws people in. Recently, CHEK had a huge pre-market move. We're talking circa 300%. Investors are seeing big green numbers early before market open. The buzz seems tied to CHEK announcing a merger with a company called MBody AI, pushing into an embodied AI workforce blend. That's giving it some speculative juice. Investing.com poivon on top of that, volume and pre-market activity are spiking. Price opened around 0.69. Then in pre-market it showed big gains. Crazy volatility. Remember, when volume is low and price jumps, it can swing either way brutally. Investing.com plead one. Now, what are the upsides here if CHEK executes or if momentum holds? If they pull off the merger, expand their tech, attract contracts, capital, then there's upside. For folks who believe in healthcare innovation plus AI intersections, this could be a moonshot. If somebody discovers that capsule screening works safely and is adopted, scale could happen. Also, early speculator gains can roll over if news continues coming and sentiment is strong. But don't get carried away. The risks are massive. First, fundamentals are weak. It's early stage, likely no stable revenue or profit yet. Losses are the norm. Second, dilution risk is huge. To fund development, partnerships, mergers, they may issue more stock or take on unfavorable debt. That dilutes the early holding. Third, regulatory risk. Medical device regulations are strict. FDA or international approval is long. Error risk, safety trials, all that can kill a stock. Fourth, the financial swing could be brutal. If promise doesn't match execution or news slows down, this could reverse hard. Also, price probably doesn't reflect fundamentals yet. It reflects hope, speculation, hype, which means risk. What would I personally watch if I were you? I'd look for official statements about revenue, proof of clinical trial progress, FDA, regulatory milestones. I'd watch insider activity or institutional investment, because if serious players are stepping in, that changes the game. Also watch dilution announcements, how they finance this merger, what the terms are. Keep eye on short interests too. Sometimes big shorts, plus hype, critique or squeeze, but also risk. Volume trends. Does pre-market strength translate into regular hours? If the market opens and price tanks, that tells a lot. Also, compare 52-week range. CHEK has been trading between EU 0.56 and 3.04 over the last year. That tells you the downside exists. NASDAQ OS2 stock invest plea 2. In my view, CHEK is extremely speculative. It could deliver big rewards if the tech, the merger, the approvals all come through. But as of now, it is a moonshot. If I were to invest, it would be a small portion of my portfolio, money I can afford to lose. I'd want to see proof. I'd enter cautiously, set tight stop losses, and have an exit plan. If the hype cools down or technicals fail, I'd want out fast. Wrapping up, CHEK is one of those stocks where people see upside, see possibility, and they want in. It's volatile, risky, and heavily dependent on future events. But it's also the kind of stock that can surprise if you believe in innovation, if regulation works out, if investor sentiment stays hot. Thanks for sticking through this breakdown. If you liked this, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Do you think CHEK is going to be a breakthrough or just another volatile story? Stay sharp, stay curious, stay cautious. And as always, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing in this video is a recommendation to buy or sell any security.